Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
All right, guys, how about this? I've got the luck today.
My name is Leon Bailey. I'm 14 years old. I use left foot. I play striker and left attacking midfield. And in the future, I'd like to become a professional footballer.
Jamaica, Jamaica. Oh, my reggae nice and it make ya. Nobody watching us can know we're no safer. And even more time when we shot at the paper. Still have up the flavor, Jamaica, Jamaica. Big up the farmer, them for acres and acres. And me, I tell you, we no left the creator.
What is up, YouTube? Journey to Fodder here. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell down below. As you can see here, we have a TOTS Team of the Season Leon Bailey that I packed in an 84 plus player pick upgrade. Amazing pickup, as you saw in one of my last videos. So I wanted to do a weekend league player review, which is kind of unique. I haven't seen many content creators do this. Disregard the goals to game ratio that you see in front of you. I'm going to show you my weekend league stats with him from this past weekend. As you see here, he has 25 games, 30 goals, and 11 assists with a 1.6 goals and assists per game, which is amazing. I mean, it's on the par with, for me, with Neymar as far as stats wise, not feel. Neymar and Mbappe, I mean, there's no other players that kind of feel like them in game, but Bailey, he's very silky on the ball. As you can see here, guys, he has the outside the foot shot trait, which is pretty big. I played him on the left-hand side striker role in the 3-5-2, so he got a few of those outside the foot shots, as you'll see in the highlights. And I put the marksman chemistry style because obviously you can see the pace, 98-99. I mean, you can't get better than that. And his attacking position is pretty good already. With the marksman, he gets a 95 on finishing, a 98 shot power, and a 98 long shot. So his shots are cracked. His agility and balance are pretty much perfect. The reactions get a little bit bumped with the marksman, as well as the ball control and dribbling. So he feels so great on the ball. And then with the marksman, we also give him a boost in strength to about 79. He does have the sticky, definitely. As you guys know, the ball just, yeah, you'll see in some of the player highlights that he just doesn't lose the ball, and he's so fast. So enjoy the highlights, guys. You'll see all the cool goals I scored with him. So I'm going to be going over Leon Bailey's 3 most positive attributes for weekend league play, and then also 1 negative, which isn't really a negative, it's more just the situation for where he plays. So the first one I want to notice, as you can see right there with the perfect goal, is his dribbling. He has this sticky trait where you'll see in the future clips that he when he runs into other players, or you make him run into other players, he just holds on to the ball, and his agility matched with his balance, with like 70 plus strength, it just gives him this little bit of extra. As you see, a nice little double ball roll for a goal there. Yeah, he just has that little bit of extra sticky. So you'll get, I wanted to say I scored probably around 4 to 5 BS goals because of that sticky. And you know, those 4 or 5 goals, man, that can be the difference between gold 2 to gold 1, gold 1 to elite 3. You know, especially in the tight games, you know, games 15 to 30, it could be vital for your weekend league. Another attribute I wanted to mention was his 4-star weak foot. His weak foot is insane, guys. Sometimes when you have a 4-star weak foot player, you're like, man, his weak foot is horrible. But for this particular card, as you'll see on some of the clips with his right foot, his right weak foot, I scored some incredible goals. You definitely can't shoot outside of the box with his weak foot. but he's got so much power on his shot. I think he's got, with the boost of the chem styles, you get him up to 99 shot power. So, you know, as long as you guys have that shot power, the shot power is so huge. The long shots don't make much of a difference as far as I'm concerned. It's really just the shot power. There you go with that right foot there. You just put about 2.5 to 3 bars of power even inside the box, and you'll get that crazy shot power. And again, the going back to those crucial goals you need between games 15 to 30, that can be your gold 1 to elite 3 or gold 2 to gold 1, especially now for TOTS. You know, you want that minimum gold 2 if possible, to get those guaranteed big league TOTS players. You need those BS goals, man, or you need those goals that other players with weak foot, as I say, won't make. So another positive attribute, the final one I want to go with, is the obvious one, which is the pace mixed with the 4-star skills. He's so dangerous. You can tell every time. He's got that Mbappe kind of fear that he gives opponents because of that pace mixed with the little bit of strength, and then he's got the sticky along with that. So the 4-star skills is a minimum for me. I played with, for an example, a Bundesliga player, Wang Yi-chan. He's got the 5-star weak foot on the birthday card, and he's got the pace. But you know, you get a little lacking inside the box. The creativity is lacking, should I say, when you don't have the skill moves that you need. So yeah, I just wish that players like Wang Yi-chan, which are so usable, had the 4-star skills to like really put some chances away, especially on those defenders that don't dive in. Those are the hardest defenders to go against, which I've kind of learned to put into my game as well, and it's definitely improved my defense. So as you can see here, Bailey with a little bit of dribbling, and that was his weak foot as well, speaking of the weak foot. So yeah, his pace. You guys always got to be looking when you have players like Bailey. You got to be looking when you're slowly building up from the midfield. If you see Bailey making the run and he's in line with the center back, you just got to drive that through ball in, because he's going to beat every single, minus maybe Adama Traore or something like that. He'll beat every single defender because of his pace. I mean, look at the sticky right there. And that little bit of agility right there, that I don't know how that dribble kind of came out. I definitely didn't press R1 with that. It's just him with left stick dribbling. He's got that, you'll see here, bam, that little bit of movement. So he's definitely one of the top strikers that I played with, well, putting him at striker for the weekend league. On par with Neymar as far as, not with silkiness and skill moves, but with goals actually. The only thing, he lacks a little bit of distribution skills, but I think look at that dribbling. Yeah, guys, I mean, I think I put a finesse shot on that because he's got good curve. So yeah, he's an amazing card. Going to a negative that I've kind of noticed when I was building this team was I don't have a lot of Bundesliga players. I have really just Royce and let me say attacking and midfield. I have a lot of defenders, but attacking and midfield, I feel the Bundesliga is not as strong because I love 5-star skill players generally. So thank God for that Royce. That Royce is cracked, guys. That 5-star skills, 4-star weak foot Royce, which I built via League SBCs that you've seen in the previous videos. So yeah, here speaking of the through balls, yeah, he just beats every player here, and then he'll create a little bit with the 4-star skills, and then bam. So that exactly on that third positive with the pace and the 4-star skills, that was a perfect example against the weekend league player opponent. So yeah, guys, it's so going back to the negative, I could only get him on 8 chem with this team because I had the Renato Sanchez, and I was using I believe I was using Wang Yi-chan at striker, if I'm not mistaken. just to give him that 8 chem. But again, Wang Yi-chan for me was, I can't deal with the 3-star skill moves. Maybe it's just me. Maybe mechanics abuse OP. But I need at least the 4-star skill moves. But other than that, that's pretty much it as far as the weak points that I've noticed on him. As you can see here, there, you know, Wang Yi-chan, that's really all you can do with him. He's got that, you do a little ball roll, and then you get Bailey, and then a little bit of yeah. So that's actually another move, guys, you want to incorporate. I don't know if you guys are doing it, but the drag back, it's not as strong as it was in previous years, but if you can kind of delay your movement, do a little jig in between up and down, and then do a drag back on top of that, that's one of my deadliest moves in the weekend league that I put in. And then here was a overtime or extra time, excuse me, goal that he's got the composure. He'll hit those shots, and I think on that goal it showed his pace. So he just got there right before the defender to get that goal. And so again, guys, Bailey's cracked. You guys got to give him a shot if you have the coins. I mean, he's less than 200,000 coins now. So I mean, most FUT players can afford him nowadays, and I definitely recommend him. As you can see here, I'm gonna close out this game. Look at his positioning here. Just watch him. I'm gonna create a little space here and then watch it back post. Bam, with his left foot. That was to close the game out. And then a little celly. Hey, I actually don't like doing cellies, but I believe this guy was celebrating with the 4 goals he scored on me. So I just had to hit him with a little celly to let him know this game is over. So, alright guys, so thanks a lot for joining us, and I'll see you for